Alright guys, we are back online. 8:56 delivering from debt. And it's a little bit after 6. I got a roadie order from the 549 drops. Just one order with like 4 toilets and maybe a small vanity. Let's pick it up, man. Let's pick it up early. I don't have a lot of time, so let's move. Listen, an order like this should be no less than $100 to deliver, you know? But listen, what you gonna do, man? What you gonna do? All right, guys, you're outside, and it is what it is, man. You know, that's what I'm saying. It is what it is. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Leave it for somebody else and make no money? That's just how the game is. All right, guys, we're heading to Walmart for Instacart order. I did find one of my Instacart cards, $31, picking up some moving supplies or shipping supplies. Let's get it. All right, guys, finished that shop in about 15 minutes. Now let's check out. I love shopping in the morning. Nobody's in here, hardly. All right, guys, out of there, $31 Instacart order. Don't know if it'll go down because I have to make some replacements, but still, 30 plus what? 30 something for the roadie? Not bad. Door is open. Which door? Let me see. All right, guys, not a bad start. 60 something bucks. It's a bulky one though. 5 toilets and a vanity. It is what it is, a small vanity. You know, it just shows the disparity between these two orders. Quick Instacart order, not bulky, moving supplies, probably a good tip, and pays almost the same. Best of both worlds, I should say. Yeah, so I'm gonna drop the Instacart off first, 17 minutes to that drop off. The roadie drop's supposed to happen again. Hopefully I could add something to that so I could pick up from another store because I'm not gonna wait around here. I could have, but when you have an Instacart, right, these days you don't want to do that. And I want to talk about Instacart today because Instacart has changed up their model in New York City in the way they send drivers the order. So, yeah. So, it would have been nice. Nice to do it from the Instacart. Right here for the drop off. Let's do it quick. So basically, guys, just dropped off the Instacart order, and what I'm seeing in the app, I'll show you what I see in the app. They do have a new feature as well where they offer you an Instacart shopper rewards card where basically your earnings go to the card, just like a DoorDash Crimson, or, you know, I think Uber had a card as well. I don't use it anymore. You know, some companies are linked to like Branch and, you know, so on and so forth. You know, you get the point. All right, guys, it's about 7:32 right now. Pulling up to the drop off. I can see people there, so not gonna have a problem delivering this order because it's signature required. So that's a good thing. So I wonder if I wonder which way I wonder if they pick it. Oh, the house is actually here. 116. I'm gonna pull over 116 right here. Get this thing delivered. Let's do that quick. It's bulky, not paying great, but as I mentioned earlier, what are you gonna do? Not make the money? Alright guys, done with that order. It's now 7:41. I do have time to actually do another order. You know, like go to Walmart and do another one. I'm 14 minutes away from the house though. Let me see. From Walmart, not too far. Shouldn't be too far. 18 minutes. Do I want to do another one? I don't think so. Yeah, that's gonna be it for the morning shift. I'm gonna pick up some breakfast. I do want to use the bathroom too, so I'm not gonna risk going back there next thing. You know what I mean. You know. I got an emergency, so I'm gonna go get some breakfast. Then I gotta go to CVS to pick up some medication. And then once I do that, I'll go home, take care of business, relax, edit some videos, maybe go in the back if the rain holds up, do some work. But I'm gonna use it to relax though, for sure. Relax a bit, still make some money. Later when I go out, you know, if I could push it to 150, but we all make like $68 and change, you know. If I can make another $80, that would be nice. I should be able to do that. 150. So for the 2 days, if it could hit 300, that would be a really good start for the week, man. We should be able to hit $700 this week, guys. All right, so see you with an update. You know, whatever I do, I'll see you later. All right, guys, we are back online. It's a pretty good morning. I'm gonna talk to you more about the morning when I get back in the van, but yeah, we got an order paying $49.96, picking up about 20 something items, going over to Inwood. Great order, fantastic order. Let's bang it out, come back and see if we could possibly get to $200 today. Let's get it. Walmart Spark, baby. All right, we out of there. It was a pretty good shop. A lot of cookies and Easter stuff, but it was a pretty good shop though. We got almost everything. So now it's gonna take us about 18 minutes to get to the drop off. Let's bang it out and head back to Walmart to see what else you can get. Let's go, baby. All right, guys, I'm dirty stacking this order, 5 and change from Cold Stone, and then they sent me an add-on from Cajun Hook and Reel for another $5, not going too far. All on the way over to Far Rockaway. So Inwood, we're going to Inwood, not Far Rockaway. So let's make an extra $10 here. Let's get it, baby. So you made the money, $60 run. So guys, tell me why Uber Eats was still trying to add a third order to the list. A third one, you know, from Buffalo Wild Wings of all place. That place, 90% of the time you gotta wait. I got ice cream, I gotta pick up from here, and you making me go to Buffalo Wild Wings, so what's gonna happen to the customer's ice cream? Makes no sense, man. All right, let's pick up Cajun Hook and Reel. You can see we pick up here all the time. We dirty stack with this all the time. Hopefully it's ready, so it wouldn't mess up the process. I gotta put on my raincoat too because it's drizzling. I'm in the mood to make some money, man. Let's go. Guys, oh shit. I think I crushed the box with my knee. I hope the food is okay. But yeah, we got the food. Let's deliver. So guys, the way gas prices are these days, you got a dirty stack, man. Damn, why is my brake light blinking? My freaking emergency brake was down a little. But yeah, my emergency brake doesn't even work though, by the way. We're 7 minutes away from the ice cream drop off, and then we're gonna drop off the other order. I think my knee kind of crushed this, whatever box this thing was in. I'm smelling the food. They ordered shrimp basket with French fries. Sounds yummy. But yeah, you got a dirty stack more than ever, man. $60 run. Let's get it. Right here for the ice cream drop. Alright guys, got that dropped off, but I can't see the house number though. Next one is 6 minutes away. Can't see no house number, yo. What's the number of this other house? Yeah, that is the house. All right, next drop off 6 minutes away. It's a meet at door. Let's get it. Alright guys, pulling up to the drop off. It's a meet at door. I'm gonna spin around and, you know, spin around and drop off the spark. Alright. Oh shit. Alright, you know what Uber just did? Uber just bumped me off the app because they claim that it's not busy here. But tell me why it just tried to send me an offer going to Far Rockaway and I didn't take it. So it's probably saying, oh, since you don't want to take these orders and you stop requests, get off the app. Yeah, it's all a game, man. That's why you got to play games too. So, note, back house, front door, cottage in the driveway, not main house. There's stairs leading up to the delivery address door. Delivery can be left on stoop. Okay, great. Because I ain't taking nothing up the stairs. 14 minutes. See? 14 minutes and we're there. It would have been out for like an hour, 25 minutes, and would make $60 already. Sweet. Alright guys, pulling up to the drop off. I hate going to these back houses, especially at night. Seriously. But we gotta do what we gotta do, right? Damn, the house is like deep in the cut there. Alright. Backyard house. Shit. Alright, let's go. Hopefully I'm going to the right place. Done with that delivery. I'd probably need to throw like $20 gas in the tank tonight. But excuse me. But see you with the next update, guys. That done. Easy drop off. Alright guys, we are here. We got an order paying $91 and I just checked, they got 5 cases of water in it. Damn son, that's a lot of water. I might have to use 2 carts. I might have to 2-cart it. But I might have to shop everything first and do the water last. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that and get another card for the water. $91 going to Brooklyn. Spark, baby. My biggest Spark order ever, I think. Let's shop it. 65 items. All right, guys. Damn. This is giving me project vibes, though. Seriously. It is going to an apartment, but it's giving me project vibes now I think about it. Hope not. Go to the projects at this time. Not fun. Alright guys, we out of there. It's raining. And I got the raincoat on though, and the rain boots, so ready. It's a little bit after 10. Bang this out really quick. It was a fun shop. I'm not like intimidated by these big shops anymore. A lot of people shy away from them. But once they're paying good, $91, like you gotta be kidding me. This took us over $100 for the day. $200, I mean, for the day. A short day. So, bless, man, bless. I just hope the drop-off ain't too bad. All right, where am I parked? Gotta find the van now. All right, guys, got everything packed up. It's a lot of groceries, man, and it's going to apartment 2B, which means that's the second floor. Yeah. Hopefully it's a weird place where it's, 2B is on the first floor. But they did say, call when you bring inside to my apartment door. Call when you are downstairs. So yeah. It's second floor. Gotta take all that up. But it's cool. Payout is good. Hopefully it's not the projects. Let me take a look and see where exactly this is going. Sutter Avenue. Oh, man. Ah, shit. It is the projects. It is the fucking projects, man. It is the projects. Shit. That means I gotta take my wallet out. Ah, God. I take my wallet out, take off my AirPods, Shit, man. It's worth the money, but when you're shopping, the things that you're buying will tell you exactly where you're going. That's my experience. And I'm happy that they didn't have the freaking waters. Because they wanted 5 cases of water. Actually, I think it was like 7 cases. They wanted Poland Spring, great value, and Pure Life. They wanted 7 cases of water. How was I gonna manage with that? I pick up some water, I say, at least you guys gonna have some water. But thank God, man. If I had all that water, I don't know how I would have managed. And the thing with these projects too, like the way you park, you might not be able to park right next to the building. That's crazy. And she said, bring to apartment door. And what if the tip on the order is like a tip bait? Like they put the tip and then they're gonna take it off. Shit. Anyways, this is gonna be a crazy, interesting experience. Pray for me, guys. I'm used to the projects in Queens, Jamaica, South Jamaica houses, Redfern projects over in Rockaway, Baisley houses. Well, I've been to, one of the scariest projects I've been to was over in Astoria houses, God damn. I've been to the Pomanoke houses. Yeah, the Pomanoke houses is kind of sketchy. Yeah, the Pomanoke, and it's a different, there's 2 different, I think I've been to the Pomanoke and I've been to the, over there, Whitestone. Is it Whitestone or, let me see. Yeah, Whitestone, close to the Skyview Mall over there in Flushing. I've been to a lot of projects before, man. I don't like it. All right, wish me luck, guys. 24 minutes away. And I need gas. I gas up somewhere in Brooklyn. I'll be alright. Alright guys, we're 3 minutes away from the drop off, and I'm hoping when I get there there's some police presence around the area. Nah, but I checked the map and it looks like it's right across the street from a supermarket, but I doubt the supermarket is still open. But Brooklyn is different, man. Like Queens, I live in Queens, and I feel so much more comfortable in Queens than I feel in Brooklyn. It's just like concrete jungle, man. It's just buildings everywhere, you know what I'm saying? Just buildings, and it's just very hood. You know, if you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying. If you know, you know. It's just hard, you know? But it's just a mindset thing too, you know? If you think like, yeah, this is where I'm from, this is my area, this is my neighborhood, you're gonna be alright. You know what I'm saying? You just move like you from the area. Don't act scared. If you act scared, you know, they're gonna people around just hanging around, because these places be just having people hanging around, hanging out. But yeah, I see a lot of police presence in the area too. But anyways, let's get these things dropped off. Done, get some gas and get out of here. Alright. First, I gotta locate the drop off. Locate the drop off. Seems like the building is right next to the road though. Thank God. Yeah, it seems like it's right next to the road. Let me see. 292. Yep. Think we lucked out with the drop off there, guys. Think we lucked out. Yeah, I think we lucked out there. Yeah, we lucked out with an easy curbside drop off. Easy curbside drop off. Call the customer, help him up. Should be good. Alright guys, so I'ma handle business. Get rid of the phone and everything, secure my stuff, because you know people are weird in these places. Alright, gotta be street smart out here. Alright guys, sit you with a picture or something and then we talk. Alright guys, got that dropped off. Talk to you in the van. It was pretty easy though. Not as bad as I thought. Alright guys, I know every time it comes to the projects I always be talking a lot of shit, but this was actually the best project experience I had. For real. It was the best. Because call a lady, she came down, her son came down, helped with the groceries, you know, and didn't really have to worry about my safety, because there were literally freaking nobody in the hallways or anything. So, love it like that. I need to put in some gas too, but I don't think this is the best area to put in gas. I'll just get gas somewhere up here. But at a bigger gas station a bit too small. I'm 32 minutes away from the house and I need gas. I put 20 bucks in the tank so that I could go again tomorrow. But what an order, man. I think that is my biggest order on Spark in terms of a shopping order. 65 items. I got most of the items. And thank God I didn't. Well, then again, if I had the water, I would have had help with the water. But I still got some water for the customer at least, you know. But it was a great day, man. It was a great day. You know what? I'm going to calculate the numbers. I'm going to get the numbers ready for you. And after I put in some gas, I'm going to get back to you with the numbers and I'm going home. I'll be home about 11:40 or 11:45. Go home, get some rest, get up early and go out there, see if I could make some early morning money. And then go back out later in the night to, you know, see what I could do again. So, yeah. Talk to you. All right, guys, gassed up. I got about half tank of gas and gonna drive maybe about 10 miles home. I'm on the Jackie Robinson Parker right now. Then I'm gonna hit the Grand Central, then I hit the Cross Island, and I'm pretty much home. Got the numbers ready for you. And I urge you guys, write down your numbers. Document your shit. Because when it comes to filing taxes, which I haven't done yet, my wife and I are going to owe taxes like we have done across the last 3 years. Because when you combine our incomes, making good money. So we got to pay something, you know. Comparing to what we make, it's not a lot. But then, who likes to pay taxes? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like to pay taxes. But it is what it is. Good thing that with the IRS, you could work on a payment plan and you don't have to pay it right away. You know what I mean? So it doesn't feel like such a burden. But document your stuff in case you have documentation to say, hey man, I wrote down all my stuff. You know? So today, Uber Eats, $10.11. Those orders came in clutch for sure. Rody, $34.28, started off the day. Instacart, $43.59. What an order, man. What an order. Lovely Instacart order. You know, I can't wait for the weekend to test out some of these Costco orders, though. But who knows? I don't know if I'll do that. I might just stick to Spark, you know, because Spark's been providing. But it's looking good. It's looking like we might make some money this week. We might make some money in April. If we hit $4,000 in April, that would be nice. Might make more though, because I have a week off. Could make more. Damn, son, what kind of stupid driving is that? People switching lanes for no reason, man. Anyways, Spark today, $140.96. We did 2 orders tonight. 2 orders. A $91 banger and a $50 banger. God damn. Killed it on Spark tonight, man. You know, you got to be able to shop, man. A lot of people say, oh, I don't like shopping. Shopping is a thing you get better with time and the orders. You know, more orders you do, you get better. You know, I'm very comfortable with shopping. I could shop anywhere, actually. Any supermarket, any store, I could shop. You know, it's going to take me some time if I'm not familiar, but I have the general idea. So, today, we made $228.94. You know, I'm not going to say imagine if I had all day to work because it might not have worked out like this. But, you know, so I'm not going to say that. And all in all, we're going to drive 61 miles. So that's going to give us a total of $3.75 per mile. So that took the week's total up to $375.50, which is damn good. That's basically half the weekly goal of 700 done eat up already, and we still got 3 days. So could we make 350 across the next? Not even 350. We only need to make what? Yeah, we need to make 350. Yeah, could we make 350 across the next 3 days? I'm pretty sure I can. So we're gonna be back to hitting that $700 goal. For the month, we go up to $315.67. And for the year, $9,402.21. So definitely been a good start to the year, and it was a great day. I was actually doing some paperwork today for the Mazda, the registration, so that when next Tuesday comes, I could just go to the DMV and I have everything filled out, have everything prepared. I have to get insurance for it, so I'm trying to get a quote, but I need the quote that they were offering is like, you know, the computer generated. I'm changing up a few numbers, you know, shoot up the deductible to $1,000 and see if it brings down the freaking quote. But when I did that, they actually decided to send it to an agent for the agent to approve and send me back some numbers. I hate that. I don't want to deal with no agent. But guys, thanks a lot for watching. It's been a great day at the office. Subscribe if you're new, like the video if you haven't yet done so. And until my next one, which will be tomorrow, Friday, day 57 of Deliver Me From Death. Peace out and Godspeed. Guys, we talk pretty soon, man.